Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers. Galactic Edition. Whatever, just throw something in there. Okay, so last time we were floating around, I put in the new docking port over here, so we actually have a ship parking lot, basically. And one of the things that I did do off camera is I went ahead and dialed in the piston system here. So we have the connectors, and I've gone ahead and wired in a switch. Show you what we're doing with that. So basically the first switch will extend the pistons. So as you can see, both of them go out, takes the connector out. If there was a ship parked out there, you get it in the near area of the ship's docking port, and then you just kind of move the ship around as you need to in order to get lined up with the docking port. Once you have everything in position, you come over here. This turns on the connector, and the fourth button locks the connector. Then when you're ready to, after the exchange of materials and goods, you unlock, you turn it off, and you retract. Nice and simple. So I am going to be extending the gravity field out a little bit. Currently, we do not have gravity out here on the ledge, as you can see. But, like I said, this is the setting up for our larger build, which we will be beginning later this week. I need to finish doing a little bit more prototyping and getting some basic ship design down. And then what we'll do is, once we have that, I'll share some of the design details with y'all, and we'll start laying the ship, I don't know, probably Thursday. We'll see how it all works out. Now, let's see, we should be in gravity here, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so now one of the other things that I did is I picked up this new mod. Let's see if we can find it. There you go. So what this new mod does is this actually adds blast doors to your door frames. You can actually do this anywhere that there's an open slot. It's really meant to be used in conjunction with your doors. And then what you want to do is when you're placing it, you'll notice that there is a slightly projected piece at the top. That's where you know the blast door sits. So what you do is just go ahead and place it, and it gives you the old inner door frame. Once you have all of the pieces that you need, you can just go ahead and frame this thing in with interior plates, metal grids, and tubes. So we need a little bit of everything. All right. There we go. Jetpack was a little slow to respond, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go over here. It's nice having everything tied together now. Makes it much easier to get around and to get the things that we really need. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab. It's always good to have those on us. Grab a few of those. Grab a few of those. And I think we need small tubes. I'll grab a couple of sets of those. And I am going to grab a couple more computers because you just never know when you're going to need some of this stuff. So we need interior plates. Didn't I put interior plates back? I could swear I had some on me before. Oh well. And interior plates. Right. Okay. Now, the reason I want to do this is that while I don't do PvP, I do like having the bases secure. So if we were to migrate this over to a PvP server or a multiplayer server, it's basically ready to go. We don't have to worry quite so much about people getting in and out of the base. But, it is what it is, right? So we're going to go home base, and we're going to look for, I don't remember what this thing is called, actually. There it is. MCM Blast Door. Okay. And then, like I said, for all the mods that I'm using, including this one, they are in the collection that I have put together for Space Engineers. So if you are interested in the mod, go ahead and check that out. I will put a link in the description below to the collection. And what you're going to be looking for is the Blast Door cover. I think it's actually the MCM Blast Door, as you see it named here. And when you open it, because this does not have a control panel, the only way to be able to use them is you have to basically go into either the station like you saw me do remotely, or put a button somewhere that has it set up so that you can close and open these things as necessary. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to add these to all of our exterior doors, such as this one. And I'm going to wire a group together and then put it into the control panel downstairs in the security office. So under normal operations, the blast doors will be open, but in the case that the base was to be attacked for some reason, and somebody was down in the security room like they're supposed to be, when you see that first sign of attack, you push the button, all of the blast doors are going to close. Alright, so that I think is going to be our plan for today, is to work on a little bit of that, get the resources together for the ship build, and yeah, start wiring all of this wonderful stuff together. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and what we're going to do is start putting in the blast doors on all of these workstation areas. Alright, so we will be right back. Hi all, and we are back. So basically what I've done is, as you saw me build the first one here, I went ahead and did a second when you come through. So if you know somebody's coming in, you go, oh, you know, we're in trouble, we need to get in or out of here. Come over, hit the second button, it closes it. You hit the fourth button, it turns them off. So even if they hack into your remotes, they're not able to take over control of these things, and then basically you're good to go. So that keeps people from getting in or out over here. I will mirror basically the same setup downstairs in the command area. This is the only airlocks that I have that are directly facing outside. Everything else you have to come in through the hangar, or you'll have to come in through the residential areas. I do have one upstairs that I need to put in. In fact, is the lift actually here? It is actually here. Awesome. Alright, so let's head up and I'll show you what we're going to do up here. Again, basically what I want to do is to have it set up so that... Oh, it's so nice having... Oopsie. We lagged out there a little bit. That's not good. I seem to be trapped. I hate when it does that. Alright, so I might have to take this entire thing out and put it back in again. Great. Alright, let's do it. See, this is one of the problems with the mod, is that it is a little wonky at times. There we go. Alright, so we need to put that back in. That was the... Yeah, so basically the game had a small hang up there. Should be coming down again. And because the elevator was in motion when it happened, it lost track of where I was. So, but as I was saying, it is really nice having our small scout right there. Makes it convenient. We can get in and out of the place fairly quickly. Let's try it with the jetpack one and see if this helps. Just in case we run into another situation where we lag out a little bit. Not expecting it, but you know, we weren't really expecting it the first time around either. Okay, so now one of the things that I was talking about doing was putting a blast door in here, so that it would face that way. But I don't have a steel plate with me, and I think I have set this up So I cannot really get in there to grab one. Alright, so we'll see if we can grab a steel plate out of here. But what we're going to do is we're going to set another blast door into the elevator coming down into the production room. Again, it's just basically trying to keep everything as secure as possible. And I may put one up there. I am thinking I'm actually going to put one on the upstairs elevator as well. Right.
Energy low.
Oh, that's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put one on the elevator. We're gonna put one on the elevator going down into the production, and I think that is where we are gonna finish this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get my energy back. I'm gonna go grab the parts that I need to make these things, and I will bring you back when we're a little further along. See y'all shortly. Quick, hit the button, hit the button. And we're back. So we've gone ahead and put in the last of the blast doors we're going to be able to put in for now. The one for the elevator all the way up on the roof, because of the way that we have the windows positioned, I forgot that the windows are sitting in the block directly in front of the elevator door. So we're not able to use the blast door there, unfortunately. So we did get one here, which is good. So when you first put these things in, let me show you because they do start closed, which, you know, the mod developer may want to change that. I think it's because they're building them off of it. It's just basically modded off of a regular door. So what we're looking for is our new blast door, which is here. So it's currently closed. We're going to go ahead and open it. We're going to add it to the existing group that we have. Go ahead and save. Now all of these doors are open. So when you hit that close button, it will close all of them. All right, so let's go ahead and head down. And we're going to head down back into production, and at the button terminal there, just to give you a quick demonstration, we're going to go ahead and hit that button and make sure everything is working the way it's supposed to be working. Now, I don't doubt that it is, but it always is good to check, because you don't want to have a situation where when you do check that you find out that it's not working, because that's generally the reason you're finding it is because it's, well, you're in the need of using them. Always a bad time to find out that what you set up isn't working. All right. So let's go ahead and go up. I need to set the elevator mod up so that it plays music while you're in it. Get some nice elevator music going. And there's our blast door. Alright. That is awesome. Now, I don't know what the actual statistics on that are, so I'm not quite sure how much damage that thing will take. But it is good to know that it is working the way it's supposed to be working. Now, the reason why I can't use the blast doors at all of our current doors, our internal doors, is because I'm using another mod to allow me to put in signposts on each of the doors, and it takes the block in front of it, just like the blast door would. So all of these little indicators that I have here basically sit on the face of the block that's being labeled. Which is the same that the way the blast doors operate, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and open the blast doors, because this is single player right now. We don't have a whole lot of anything to worry about with being raided, at least not by other players. Howdy, puppy. So that is that mod. I think that is basically what we've got going today. We've got everything set up. Our buttons are working. The only thing to do now is to pipe it in down to the control room downstairs, where we have our computers and everything set up. So, did I bring any blocks with me? No, I didn't. Okay. So let's go grab a steel plate. We're going to put that away. We're going to take that just because we can. Alright, let's go ahead and extend this all the way out. And what we're going to do is we're going to place the first block for the giant carrier slash cruiser that we're building. It will be a pseudo carrier, so it will have a docking bay and hangar area. I'm thinking that we're going to do it, maybe do it scoop style, where we'll have the hangar either above or the runway slash docking area above or below the main ship, with internal storage for the ships as well. I'm not planning on making anything big enough to carry, well, one of these, but I may, because it might be nice to have something that we could transport these guys out and away from here, because I do want to take everything and transfer it over to a planetary save at some point, so that we can play around with the planet settings as well. And I need to turn off those engines. Nothing worse than having things sitting here idle, burning power that it doesn't need to be burning. Okay, there we go. And then, so we're gonna come down here. We're gonna right. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go new large station, or large ship rather. Actually, no, let's build it as this. Let's go ahead and build it as a station, I guess. And what we'll do is we'll convert it over once we have everything. Oh, you're not going to let me build it there, huh? But you will let me build it there. So that tells us where we need to go and where we'll need to be to start with everything. Now, I need to remember, I think we've got it set up. Okay, that's good. So what we'll do then is, this is going to be our exterior wall facing the ship, or facing the base. Once we've got everything built, we'll come back and actually convert this over into a ship from the station. And because I do want to have this as a docking bay, or as a docking port, what we'll do is we'll come in and we'll pipe all of this together. Actually, go ahead and grab a conveyor really quick. Need an interior plate for those. That's right. I keep forgetting about that. So, I think that's all we're... Oh, did a little too soon there. Okay. I think that's going to basically be it for today. Thank you all for stopping in. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, tips or suggestions, throw it down in the section below the video. I think that is about it. So, yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day. We will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and... Why are you not letting me... Oh. So I can place it there, I can place it there, but I can't place it here. Can I place it there? No. Okay, that's just weird. All right, I guess back to the drawing board.